All right. Right off the rip. Trap Rich or AP?
AP. Oh! Wait.
I'm finna get it crackin'. Alright. Yeah. Arriba. Okay, yeah.
All right, y'all. We back with Grease Bad TV. We got a dope guest right now. DopeBoyDuce. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's happening with you, man?
What's good, brother?
It's poppin'. So I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time, bro. How I really want to start this out. Well, really, I seen you post something on Twitter today. If somebody called you a racial slur today, what's up with that?
Hell yeah. So I'm walking on 16th Street Mall. There's a homeless dude, and he's asking me for cash, and like I'm just like, I ain't got it, and I kept walking.
Right.
And so like I hear him in the back, and he's talking to me. He's like asking me something or some shit, but I just kept walking because like I got shit to do. You know what I mean? So then all I hear is some nigger, digger, nigger. I was like, I stopped and I just turned around. And I was like, should I sneak? Should I just knock this nigga, just stick him one time, put him to sleep, and just walk away? Or
Sliding.
I was like, nah, this nigga homeless. He got enough shit to worry about. Like,
True.
that ain't. Yeah.
That's needed. Y'all let karma take care of those.
Yeah, let the universe handle that. I'm not even concerned about
that, bro. So, really, I want to get into really your childhood. You feel me? Where you grew up at. You feel me? And what that was like.
Shit, I bounced around a lot, but mainly I grew up in Montbello, off of 55th and Scranton. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole 55th block, cause my grandma lived at the end, and my aunt lived across the street. And then if you go like a little bit down the way, my other aunt stayed down there, type shit.
Okay.
So like everybody, I feel like that's my childhood is why I be outside.
Period.
I grew up outside. Like we wasn't watching TV. We played video games here and there, but me and my cousins and shit, we was outside for real. And so, yeah, I seen a lot of shit as a kid, growing up. Bounced around from there to like over by Rangeview.
Okay.
Went from over by there to kind of by Smoky Hill. So it's like the demographics that I've been in are different, and I'm thankful for that because it made me get a taste of what pretty much I would say like how diverse the world is, and it made me understand like that's why you could take me to a business meeting full of white motherfuckers, or you could take me to the trap and play dice games.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? So
That's how you gotta be.
hell yeah. I was like, when I was younger, I was interested in sports. I always loved music. I fucked with music, movies, and sports. But I hella wanted to do sports, but that shit didn't just work out for me. And
Right.
music was just a better option because it came so natural. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what my childhood was like. It was fun. I had a good childhood. I had a crazy childhood, and I learned a lot.
Did what's your favorite section? You feel me? Or what section do you have the best memories in?
Montbello.
Montbello for sure.
Every time I go there, it feel like home. Like I remember not too long ago, I'd probably say like a year ago, I was just riding through, went to go visit the block that my grandma stayed on, and I was like, nigga, if I had a choice to pick anywhere to live in Colorado, have a little crib somewhere, it'd probably be here, because this is where I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And so do you have any you feel me, like specific inspirations that made you want to make music, or is it just something that came to you randomly? Or
I would say my uncle's death was probably my biggest inspiration. R.I.P. Kofax Cat, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was so hard, bro. So hard. And like,
sorry for the loss, man.
it's all good, man. You know. But it was crazy because like when he passed, my dad built a studio in my grandma's basement, and they used to make music down there. And he put me on the mic, and ever since he put me on the mic, I never stepped back from that motherfucker. So, and mostly like I just get inspiration from creativity in general. 'Cause
Right.
I feel like I'm a true artist. So like anything creative I fuck with or I try to do, you know what I'm saying? Like whether it be drawing, camera shit, music, painting, like I try.
Right.
And like it's just some shit over time, like the drawing and the painting shit, I'm gonna get cold over time. I'm gonna keep working at it because I fuck with being creative.
So how old were you when you first stepped in the booth?
8 years old.
Ooh-wee. So your voice wasn't even developed yet or nothing like that.
Hell no.
Did it still sound a little raspy like it does now? Was it?
No. Even like when I listen to music from when I was like 17 years old, 16, I'll be like, damn, I sound so young. Like that shit is crazy. Like, and then around that time, motherfuckers would be like, your voice is so deep and raspy, and I listen back and I'm like, it's there, but it's not. You know what I mean?
So I feel like a lot of people know. Like, if you know, you know. But you used to be rap battling people at the mall. You used to be rap battling people at the bar, bro. Tell us about that, bro. How'd that come about?
Crazy thing is, so I fuck with watching rap battles. I don't freestyle like that. Like sometimes you'll catch me doing freestyle, but I don't really be freestyling like that. So when it came to rap battles, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to battle. And nigga would either be pushing me or the nigga will stand there and start rapping.
Right.
And I'm just like, all right, I ain't got no choice. Or I'm just chilling in the mall trying to Game Shack, trying to play Madden or something. Niggas like, bro, this nigga want to battle you. He want to battle you. I'm like, man, if y'all go on with that shit.
Right.
All the niggas got ate up too.
Hey, I done seen you. I seen you hit him with hit him with the 9 like Rondo bar a long time ago, bro. This is shit. I can't even tell you how long ago this was.
And the crazy thing is, I didn't even finish the punchline. I said that line and everybody was like, oh! I was like, wait, I ain't finished. Like, let me get to the good part, nigga.
Hey, everybody got turned up off that, bro.
Oh, God. That shit was crazy. But
No,
yeah.
those are good times. Also, why don't you talk about I don't know if a lot of people know that you used to run your own studio. Can you tell me about that journey?
What a time. That shit was the best time of my life, bro. Just because it was like, I had a space that I could make money and do what I love. And I was in that bitch 24/7 around the clock. There wasn't a moment I wasn't in there. Either I was recording something, I had a session, or I was just chilling in there editing videos or just trying to figure out what we could do to further our career type shit.
Right.
My favorite, the first 2 buildings that we had were the best ones. The third one, it was decent, but like, it didn't feel like studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have that feeling in it. And we ran into a situation and it came down to, do we want to keep it or do we want to stop and further grow in our individual shit? And we just stopped.
Do you want to speak on that situation at all, or?
Nah, it's complicated.
He's like, nah, okay.
It ain't no beef or nothing. Like, it wasn't no beef shit. It was just like, having them studios, we've been through so much, and then we was drained. We were like, bro, this shit is crazy. Like, this is our 3rd building.
Right.
And like, nah.
He's like, so have you ever thought about doing that again, or is that in your plans in the future or anything?
In the future, I will open another studio for sure.
For sure.
Because I feel like my idea and the landscape of how I want to do it, I don't only want it to be a music studio. I want it to be like a creative studio. So like, it'll have the studio, it'll have a dance studio, it'll have a photography media studio, painting room where niggas can draw, all that shit.
Okay, that's hard. That's super hard. I was watching your interview and you said you were gonna make a twerk tape called OnlyFans. Can we still expect that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that shit's gonna happen. And honestly, it might be an EP and it might come this summer.
It might come this summer?
4 tracks. Just 4, boom, 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 boom. Just let them have it.
Yes, sir, because that interview came out in 2020, I think it came out, or was it 2021? Regardless, so I was like, hey,
yeah,
I want to see what's up.
There's a lot of shit coming, bro. Like, I just felt like I stepped back from music. Like I always been writing and I always been buying beats and keeping the juices flowing. But I stepped back from music to put my camera, my media business in the front line. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what's making me the most money right now in the moment. This is what's gonna help me fuel my rap career. So let me get my name to the point where it's like before I used to have to hit niggas up to get booked. Right. Now it's like I get booked no matter what. Like I go to the club, there'll be at least 3 motherfuckers in there. Hey, I need you for this. Like, are you available? Da da da. I still like I have so many people that I've talked to right now that I still gotta work into my schedule and my calendar type shit. So like with that movement, I'm looking for videographers, photographers. I'm looking for all that right now so that I can put y'all in a position to make more money and expand my business. You know what I'm saying? So if you got experience or you don't have experience, we're gonna work on it and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right. So once you have everybody in place, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of your team, what are you gonna do once all those pieces are in place?
I'm on.
I know, but like, what's everybody's task gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Because there is a lot of stuff going on, and
absolutely,
you still gonna have to overlook what everybody does, especially once it's attached to your name.
Yeah, it'll be overlooked, but that's gonna be like off rip because I wanna hire people that are like technical as well, but I wanna hire like natural creatives too. Right. So that there could be a balance. So pretty much how I want to lay it out, I want to make it to where like y'all don't work for me, like y'all work with me type shit. So y'all can do y'all's independent shit or whatever. It's just whatever come to me, I'm gonna feed y'all. Right. Like shit coming in, y'all gonna get some work. And on top of that, you can go out and do your own work. Facts. And if you need help from the company, just double back and we're gonna figure something out. You know what I'm saying?
So it's gonna be like you throwing the lob, throwing jobs, and you get a percentage from the job that makes sense. Yeah. That's what's up. That's super what's up. So I was watching another one of your interviews, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my research, and you said Maha Mini got you fucked up. Do they still got you fucked up?
They still do, but I'm not. I'm not even tripping on that, man. Cause the shit, I feel like they do see the shit that I do, but like they don't know. The city knows what's up, so I don't even really gotta fuck them lists. Fuck them. Like don't get me wrong. Like I feel like it's more entertainment, and it's healthy what he's doing. It's healthy that I feel this way. It's healthy that everybody's mad that they're not on it. It's getting people talking and getting shit circulating. It's genius, bro. All right. It's really smart to do. I can have my personal opinion, and my personal opinion is they got me fucked up. Period. And on both sides at this point now, like videography and rap. I know I ain't put that much music out, and but I'm trying to tell y'all.
Do you feel like you not putting out as much music is from kind of getting a little discouraged, or is it from being too busy with all your other endeavors?
Too busy.
Too busy?
Yeah, I ain't never discouraged.
Never?
So I've been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit for too long. If I ever get, it's never me getting discouraged. It's me either having a creative block, like, damn, I can't do shit. Or, you know what I mean? Because I used to be discouraged because I wasn't getting the numbers that I wanted, the attention that I wanted, the spins in the club. But now it's like, at this point, once I stopped worrying about the numbers and shit, and I kept doing my thing and getting my face out there and my name out there, it's like people respect. Like, they respect me because of my talents. They respect that's what I care about. Because now that people that see me for the camera shit, they hear my music and they be like, this nigga's hard. And people that hear me for my music shit and see the camera shit was like, this nigga's incredible.
Exactly.
So it is what it is.
I mean, they do. I mean, all millionaires got multiple sources of income. So
That's facts.
you know what I'm saying? If you just doing one thing, like a lot of rappers are doing one thing, like yeah, you might have a bag off your music, but if you ain't investing in stuff, if you're a millionaire and already on, then you're losing.
And like some people, I feel like in the universe, in the world, in the universe, everybody has a role. There's people that are supposed to be leaders, and there's people that are supposed to be followers. There's people that are supposed to be. They're supposed to be a Jay-Z, and then they're supposed to be a Coi Leray. Not no shade or nothing, but like that's like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's people that are supposed to have a bunch of shit going on, and then there's people who might rap and might model and do movies and just leave it at that because they're cool. Like this is where I want to be. You know what I mean? So like I just feel like not everybody's meant to be a boss, and then not everybody's meant to be the janitor. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
you just gotta find your place and fit your purpose.
Right. So where did this boss mentality stem from? Because I mean, if you know if you know DopeBoyDuce,
it's cool. Everybody know my government too. So I used to trip on that too. Like you can call me Deuce, but then I got to a point where I was just like, fuck it, they know me.
My fault, I let it slip a little bit. I ain't gonna say the last name, but nah, but like, where did that mentality come from? Because I mean, real talk, as long as, I mean, I say at least since I was 15, and I've always known you to be trying to do something in the entrepreneur type of aspect. So like, where'd that mentality come from?
Since you can ask my parents, as a young nigga, I don't like being told what to do.
Right.
And that's just how I am. I'm not saying I want to be in control, but don't try to come around trying to boss me around. Like, no, I don't like being told what to do. That's where it stemmed from. You know what I mean? And then I guess like just learning how the game work and learning where I see fit. I feel like I'm a natural born leader. So that's kind of where it comes from.
Are you the type of person who work at a job and then get fired because the manager talking to you crazy, or you just like? Because I know that's how I was, bro.
I've had some jobs where like I was like, what? You got me fucked up, bro. Out.
Yeah.
When I was younger though. Like now I understand like certain conversations have to be had, and there's a more mature way about going about how you feel and how you want to be talked to, and if they don't come to an agreement, then sayonara.
Fact. Have you ever, like, during your rap career, have you ever felt like you were being overlooked?
Hell yeah. I still feel like that, but I'm not. It's like back then I was stressing it. Now I'm not worrying about it. Now it's like focus, do your part, and let it work itself out.
Right.
And I feel like now I'm falling back in love with the creative shit, because like once you start tying in business and the politics and all that shit, it could really fuck up the fun in it. And
true.
I want to get back to the fun and let everything else come. And now that I have the knowledge, once it do come, I know what the fuck to do when that opportunity meets itself.
Right. So when you start feeling like you're overlooked, like, you know what I'm saying, what's the first thing you do? Like, does it motivate you? Do you start kicking up more dust?
Go harder. Go harder. Don't get on Twitter like, these niggas don't fuck with me. Like, go harder. Like, just, all right, y'all don't see me? I'm gonna make y'all see me.
Real talk. And what's some advice you have for artists who maybe feels overlooked? Like, what should they do?
I'm gonna give y'all a huge key. A huge key. Like, this is the biggest key, and you probably heard this a million times. Consistency. Nobody's consistent enough out here, bro. That goes for everybody. Nobody's consistent enough. And if they are consistent, they're not putting their shit in the right place. Like, that's another thing. Networking will get you further than a college degree. Networking will get you further than anything in this world. It's just all that other shit, like having a college degree, you know what I mean? That is like the bonus that might get you that little extra inch. But you gotta network, you gotta put your shit in the right places and build the right relationships with people. Don't just meet somebody and be like, oh yeah, da da da. No, try to build a relationship with them if they really fuck with, if you really fuck with them and if you fuck with their work.
Right. So how far would you say just networking has got you? You know what I'm saying? Going around meeting people, how far is just, you feel me?
Shit, if I didn't network, I wouldn't be in the place that I'm at right now. Real shit, that is, I'd say networking is a huge part in getting known. Cause like you don't only network, you shouldn't only network with people who are in positions like a cameraman or an A&R. You shouldn't only network with normal people too.
Mm-hmm.
Like let them know what you do, get in their face, and like let them take what you have and like if they fuck with it, they fuck with it, and if they don't, there's about 7 billion people on this planet. You bound to blow. You just gotta find where you gonna boom at.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about? I asked Brent Taylor this also. What do you think, or how do you feel as an artist? You know what I'm saying? Because it's different than me asking Brent. He doesn't actually make music, but how do you feel being an artist and just seeing YSL get taken down by Rico's, FBP, just all these different groups? You know what I'm saying? Bossa Nova, or well, not Bossa Nova, Casanova.
Hey, Bossa Nova, that shit hit. If you ever in LA, go to Bossa Nova, that shit is busting, bro. I swear to God.
But yeah, that's funny. But no, like do you feel like we have freedom? Is it only rappers who don't have freedom of speech? Are they targeting us because hip hop is a predominantly African American genre? Like, what do you think about that?
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. These days, we can exercise freedom of speech. It's the repercussions that come after that. So we still have freedom of speech, but not really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's fucked up because it's like you can't even use your creative outlet for how you feel without somebody trying to crack down on you now. And I think that's what's going on. But I would say like, shit, be careful. Be careful with what you say. We need to change how the music sound anyway. Like it's the women running the game right now because they make fun music and niggas make I'm depressed, I want to shoot somebody, I want to fight somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that has to change in order for not to say to get up there with the women.
Right.
Because most of the songs we hear in the club like that be getting like the crowd hype, it be women songs. Like Cardi B go dumb in the club.
Right.
Damn, I forgot her name.
FNF?
Yeah, FNF. That'll go crazy in the club because it's a fun song.
What's her name? Gloria?
I forgot her name.
I think it's Gloria. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, like I just feel like people need to expand their palette anyway.
Okay. For sure. And do you think hip hop is negatively affecting the black community?
Yes and no. If you take the scientific aspect of it, hip hop and rap is the worst because of the frequencies and vibrations that you listen to it in.
Okay.
But I feel like it's a positive outlet because that's the only time people listen to black people. That's the only time people listen to our community.
Right. Do you think like what's worse for the black community? Like when people rapping about doing drugs, or the gangs, the super gangster, you feel me, sliding on your block, smoking hot music.
But I feel like it's worse.
Yeah, like what do you think is affecting the youth more?
All of it. All of it, bro. Like real shit. Everything that you just said, that's affecting the youth, and I feel like they misunderstand. It's so much shit going on, bro. Like they just misunderstand that some of these people are crying for help. Like it's literally a cry for help. If you pay attention and listen to the music, they're crying for help. If you see them on drugs, they're crying for help. Like they're dealing with pain. They're trying to suppress that pain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like what the youth needs to do is learn for them in a positive direction. Like not just because you hear the niggas say, "Oh, I'm finna pop a perk," and go, don't pop a perk, nigga.
Right.
Go to the fucking gym, learn how not to go that direction because honestly, the youth, as time goes on, it's always the youth that runs the world. At one point, you young niggas are finna start running shit. Y'all gotta shape up, but at the same time, it's crazy. But at the same time, you gotta go through shit because it builds character, and that's just the balance of life. Some people overcome, some people don't. Right. Some people fall. Like, that's just the way shit is. But I feel like all that shit takes a toll on the youth, and it has a negative impact because you got niggas get guns. Like, kids are starting to get guns, like 14, 15, 13. And it's just like, damn, like, when we was that age, we wasn't worried about, oh, I'm finna go get a Glock. We was more worried about where the party at, where the females at. Like, we was more interested in having a good time and trying to party.
But once we started going to them parties, yeah, if you from the A, you know. Probably if you from Denver too, but yeah, if you from Denver, you was coming to the A to come party with us.
Everybody was coming to the A, bro. As much shit as people talk about the A code, y'all fuck with the A code low key, bro. Stop playing.
Exactly.
But yeah, once there was a point where, oh yeah, it's time to go, brother. there was.
I mean, we been in some situations. Hey, we ain't gonna speak on that, but
run.
Just know.
Run. Get the fuck up out of there, for real. Be safe. Be safe. As soon as some shit pop off, or you feel like some shit gonna pop off, leave.
Bounce out. And you'll know too.
You'll know for sure. You'll feel the.
Don't be a secret.
You'll feel the energy in the room shift. As soon as it shifts up, all right, y'all, I'll catch y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Be careful. Be safe. I done seen and experienced a lot of shit. Just have fun and live your life, man. It ain't worth it. At the end of the day, it's not worth it.
No cap. You know, this just came to my mind. Like, you know, DopeBoyDuce, A co-representative. Even though you're from Montbello, I feel like you rep the A pretty hard.
Yeah.
How do you feel about all the slander we get from folks in Denver?
Y'all love us like we love y'all, bro. So we might as well just come together and put Colorado on. Like, there shouldn't be no ACO versus or Denver versus or Montbello versus Springs versus. Like, nigga, let's pull this shit together. Let's make Colorado booming, like how it potentially could be. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all like this: any celebrity that touched down in Denver, they love this motherfucker and they never want to leave. And I've literally heard that from sources. Really? Like actual sources.
Sauce Walker loved it out here.
Sauce Walker stayed coming out. He came out here for the first time. That nigga was damn near here for a month.
Hey, no cap. And he said he's gonna leave. I remember he said he's gonna leave in like a week. He said he's gonna come to Denver for a week. He really was out here for like a month, just running it up. Because he didn't know. People don't know. You come to Colorado, yeah, we got money to spend, all that. He did not realize that people really had.
Yeah.
Man, bruh. I'm telling you, man, you can keep sleeping on Colorado all you want, but and I pop out, it's gonna be something.
At the same time, I feel like people don't want people to know about Colorado because this is they duck off. Cause like if you pay attention, like these motherfuckers be in the mountains, they be in Aspen, they be going to the ski resort. Sometimes they'll come out to Denver. Like, there's hella celebrities that own property out here, and they just come. Like, I feel like that's exactly why they like, I want this to be the duck off because everything that's everywhere else is here.
Facts.
It's just and they're starting to add on to it. You know what I mean? So,
can you out of town niggas stop talking down on our weed because. Just because you don't goddamn know nobody, you out of town ass nigga.
Y'all niggas be going to y'all be going to the Green Dragon and shit, bro.
Like what you on, bro?
In Colorado is like a place for weed. You gonna find anything. You gonna find the gas, the top shelf, all that shit. You definitely can find some mix. Like, you gonna run into some mix. I ain't seen no Reggie in a minute, but it's out there.
You feel me? Because I just seen Sada Baby talking down on our weed, bro. Bro, if you want some good weed, next time you come to the city, hit somebody who knows about something. Hit up K-Baby. Hit up me. Hit up Deuce. Like, you tweaking, bro.
Y'all just got and we can't really blame them. They just gotta tap it in for real. Like, before you come out of town, see who the hottest DJ is, or the hottest rapper, or figure it out, and then come out here and be like, yo, where can I get some loud? Like,
real talk. Don't come out here getting some mid and then start blaming the state.
it ain't, bro. It's you.
Because I promise you, we got some Zaza that'll have you wide awake at 1 minute and sleep the next. Stop playing.
Big facts.
But speaking to K-Baby, that's like, I know that's your ace boom calling your A1 day one, bro. How'd y'all?
Two-headed goat.
Yeah, how'd y'all? Yeah, y'all two are dope, bro. You feel me? How'd y'all, you feel me, get linked up and really start the empire?
We went to high school together. I'd say that's where the brotherhood started in high school. We started off as brothers off rip.
Right.
And then he came home from college and he started working in the studio, started rapping, started doing the filming shit. Like, we came up together type shit. I've been rapping for a little bit longer, but I consider like we came up together type shit. And now we on, I'm proud of both of us. I'm proud of him mostly. Like, that nigga came a long, long way, bro. And it's just crazy to see like from high school and from where we was at in high school to where we are now type shit. Now we getting booked out of town, we traveling to shoot shit. He shooting shit for big artists, I'm shooting shit for big artists. And it's crazy because like we doing it on our own, and we was doing it together, and then us doing it together, we just got other opportunities. Like, somebody might fuck with his style more, somebody might fuck with my style more. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful because it's like, damn, bro, look what we did, type shit.
Y'all out here doing the damn thing. The first videos I got is from Deuce and K-Baby. Period, bro.
That's no cap.
And simple as that. And yeah, man, that's super dope. And also, I know another person who also has been in the journey with you is Sebastian. How'd you get tapped in with Bash? Bash is a dope. If you don't know Bash, get to know Bash.
Yeah,
he's a little low key, but
low key
he's valid.
He's valid. Me and Sebastian been friends in high school too. We didn't go to the same school, but we had mutual homies. We met through like going to parties and shit, and then, you know what I mean, like we just got close, you know what I'm saying? And he always been like he's hella into the engineering side of shit. Like, that's his shit. That's where he found his love at. So it's like, and with me and him, our friendship come first type shit, and like the other side is like, it's like the music side. It's like, if it comes, it comes. I got some tracks with Bash, and we gonna make some more. And
he makes music?
No. Like, I'm hey, but Bash, I'm gonna get your ass on the track one day, bro. No cap, nigga.
You have my mind blown for a second.
But we work together. We gonna work together some more, and we gonna we just gonna get to it. I love working with him because the chemistry's there. Every engineer that I work with, we have a certain chemistry, and they're all different. And that's why I fuck with a select few engineers.
Facts. And how important are they to your journey? How, like, you know what I'm saying? How important are they? Because it just seems like, I mean, I love to see it, because, you know what I'm saying, you really got, you feel me, two dope people on your team. You know what I'm saying? You're an engineer and videographer yourself, but you got somebody who's strictly engineering. And then you got K-Baby also, who can help you collab. You shoot, he edits. You edit, he shoots. You know what I'm saying? Like, how important is that to you?
It is extremely important. It means everything, because especially on the engineering side, I say me and Bash go 50-50, because he's a great engineer and I'm a great artist.
Period.
And then there's other times where, so I guess it depends. To your question, it depends. It depends on how much you put in. So if you have an artist that's not really good at recording, like, let's say, then it would be like probably, it could be 75-25, 75 going Bash's way. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same with videography and shit. Me and K go 50-50 because we're both dope ass artists. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it's key. It's very important. Like them niggas are like my other halves when it comes to this creative shit. Like when I need something, I need somebody, I'll go to them. And shout out to Nick Pelk, because that Nick Pelk is my other half when it comes to this shit too, bro. Like our chemistry is crazy because we've been working together since 2016. And it don't matter how long I don't go to his studio. When I go to his studio, we pick up right where we left off, and it just comes together every time.
Shout out Nick Pelk.
Facts. Augmented Studios. Go fuck with him.
Augmented. I want to meet you, Augmented Nick. You got to meet Keita Genie.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make that happen for sure, because he'll do some dope shit with your sound, no cap.
Because DopeBoyDuce put me on the Colo, who I also just who I also just interviewed, and it's a blessing.
You know they work together now, right?
Yeah, I do know that. That's why I'm like, I gotta meet him.
And it's crazy because I record with Nicolo too. That's one of the engineers that I fuck with heavy. Shout out to Nicolo. And then once I found out they was working in the same studio, I was like, y'all niggas done fucked up because y'all put two of my favorite engineers in the same room. I'm about to have both of y'all working on my shit. I don't care if I gotta pay double. Y'all both gonna, you know what I'm saying, throw some touches on my shit because I fuck with both of y'all.
Hey, shout out to Colo, shout out to Minish Nick. I want to meet you, Nick. I've been to your home. Alright, so you feel me? Who is your favorite person to record with? I ain't trying to put people against each other, but you know.
Nick.
Nick for sure. So what separates Nick from everybody else?
I would say chemistry and style.
Chemistry and style. So how important is an engineer? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is an engineer detrimental to your career?
Yeah, engineers are the biggest part of it. That's the way your shit sound good.
Right.
Engineers and producers. I feel like producers, like beat makers, they get more credit than engineers, but I feel like they don't get enough credit. Especially the engineer, because a nigga could have a dope ass beat, but it don't sound good. At the end of the day, the engineer is the spine to your music.
Facts.
That is your spine. Like, you need a dope ass engineer no matter what, because they gonna make your shit sound how it's supposed to.
So do you think the only way engineers get a notice is if they become a producer hybrid?
Yeah.
Dang, that really sucks.
Because you have to dig deep. Like, if you want to know who recorded somebody's shit, you got to dig deep to figure it out. And with producers, they have beat tags. So, like, they get as much credit as a rapper. Like, everybody know a Metro beat. Everybody know a Zaytoven beat. You gonna know.
Kanye.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna know. And, like, some producers don't have beat tags, but you can easily figure out, oh, yeah, this nigga made this. Swiss Beats, all them niggas, Timberland, like, and they're producers and they're famous. We don't have a person who strictly engineers that we can 100% be like, oh, that's him. Like a regular person that don't know shit about music, they just know, oh, who's Zaytoven is. That's Zaytoven. Wow. Like their face is out there. Engineers don't have their face out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we don't know off rip if you seen, because NBA YoungBoy's engineers like little scrawny white boy. I'm pretty sure. Like if you seen him walking with him, you wouldn't know that that's the engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I feel like engineers definitely need more credit. They should be just as famous as producers and rappers.
Yeah, most definitely. And I could definitely agree with that. I mean, if you're an artist, you ain't got no choice but to agree with that. Especially if you started out recording yourself, like most of us did. I know a lot. I mean, you might not have, but most of us did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can see that change once you start putting bread to you.
I started off recording myself, and it didn't sound that good. So then I started going to studios. And then I went back to engineering myself after I learned a little bit. Now it's just like I'm doing both. Like if I'm at the crib chilling, boom, I'm about to get on the mic. If I don't feel like doing all that extra shit and I just want a specific sound and I know somebody can make it, boom, I'm gonna go fuck with that nigga, or I'm gonna go fuck with him or him. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so let's get down to the meat and potatoes, man. So you know, I want to ask you, what was what would you say the biggest struggle was? You know what I'm saying? During your music journey, what was something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the biggest thing that just like really affected you?
I'd say the biggest struggle and the biggest thing that really affected me is not caring if the homies or people you know share your shit or get behind your shit, because at the end of the day, it's either they're not going to pick up until everybody else does.
Right.
So I feel like once you figure out that you gotta give this shit to strangers, like it has to be complete strangers. Like once you get the people that don't know you, the people that do know you are gonna start fucking with you more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the biggest struggle, is not letting that discourage you.
Fact. Cause bro, I know you a Gemini Cancer cousin just like me. Like Deja or damn near my twin. Like our mamas was pregnant the whole time together. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? We literally 2 days apart. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely can relate, bro. Because that same thing, I mean, I feel like probably every artist could relate, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're like, dang.
Yeah.
The homie didn't share it.
Yeah. Everybody go through it. And I feel like another thing is, it's like you gotta get out your city. You don't have to move, but you definitely gotta get out your city and expand and get out there. Like you can't be stuck on what's here. Like you gotta, because when you making music for the world. You try to get known by the world, by the nation. You know what I'm saying? So the best way to do that is go put yourself there. Like go figure it out, get that shit done.
So when you know what I'm saying, you drop some new music, you've been promoting it, and you see your homie viewed it but didn't share it, like what goes through your mind? Like, is that like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? That still gotta affect you, especially from somebody who claims they love you, you know what I'm saying?
It used to. Like, bro, it really used to. Like, it really used to fuck me up. Like, how this nigga claim you fuck with me and won't share my shit, or you ain't trying to put people on, but like, at the end of the day, I just be like, fuck it. Like, now when it comes to music, like, them is just like, oh, that's just another person.
Right.
Like, not in a personal life, because that might be my nigga, that might be my brother, but that's just another person to me when it comes to the music world.
Right.
Like, and people are gonna fuck with you, and people aren't gonna fuck with you. And some people might not tell you to your face that they don't fuck with your shit. You know what I'm saying? And that may be the case. Or they're just one of those people that just don't show love until they see you. You know what I mean? Like they don't.
Hey, that happens a lot, huh?
Yeah.
When you see people downtown, oh, bro, I just tapped into you, whatever.
And like, I don't even be like, well, nigga, why ain't you share it? I just be like, thank you, bro. Thank you. Like, you don't even have
Right, you don't.
Yeah, you don't have to. The fact that you came and you know what I'm saying? Like, that feel good, bro.
Right. And then another one of the interviews, I did see, you said something that I said, literally word for word. You said, I ain't in competition with nobody, I'm in competition with myself. And I think that was super important, bro, because like when Brenton Saylor drops his list and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? People really get into that competitive mindset. Like, oh, I'm better than dude.
Yeah.
Or, oh, he corny, I ain't even heard of him.
Nah, like I feel like it's like when it comes to being like serious, like in all honesty, you're not in competition, and this goes for life in general. You shouldn't be in competition with nobody but the person you look at in the mirror. Mm-hmm. But as far as in the rap world, it's just like sports. Like I feel like competition is healthy. Like
for sure,
it
is.
If we was just in a world with no competition, everybody would be on the same plane. Sometimes competition pushes you. There might be a nigga that's better than you that you might see, and that might push you to be the greatest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the competition is needed. That's why I feel like the list that he's doing is healthy. Like, let people bitch, let them get mad. We might turn up the next Drake, and we might not even knew this nigga rapped.
So, I see from that perspective, but like from an artist perspective, do you think an artist should focus on what them lists are saying?
Fuck no. You should focus on your creative art. Be Get in your bag, nigga. Get in your bag and get out your feelings.
Get in your bag, get out your bag.
That's how I feel.
Quote that. Put that on the shirt.
Get in your bag and get out your feelings, bro.
Oh, me. Cause man, this has been a good interview. I used to troll Dejor. He was dropping. I forgot. He was dropping the tape.
It was John Madden. Bro, when you put the cover as your Abby like I did, I was like, nigga, when did I tweet this? And I'd be like, this nigga's hilarious.
Hey, it turned out each other. Oh God,
it's love though. It's love.
That shit was so turned up. I'm like, hey, we going crazy. We promoting John.
Yeah.
It's love. John Madden.
That was, and I wasn't even mad. I was like, this nigga's funny as hell. I fuck with that shit. I fuck with it, bro. It was crazy because I wasn't even asking nobody to do it. Like, you just did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's hard, bro.
Hey, for sure, because even before you was about dropping, I think you did like a poll on Instagram, like what should the motherfucking title of the tape be? And then I feel like I said something about John Madden, something about it or something like that. He was like, oh yeah.
I think I was asking like which tape do y'all want? Like, I think I had some names up there and I was like, which tape do y'all want? And then he was like, John Madden. Everybody was hitting John Madden.
Yeah, John Madden. So when that was dropping, I was like, yeah, I can't wait for John Madden to come out.
Because how John Madden came about, bro. Because when I was younger, I used to play. When I was like in high school and younger, I was so good at Madden. I'm fucking trash now. I'm not that good at Madden. I might get a little glimpse and beat your ass, but I'm not that cold at Madden. But it was like I used to always call myself John Madden because like when I beat niggas, I be like, I created the game, niggas cut it out. I created the game. And then the most recent time, like I was at my nigga Malik's crib getting my ass whooped in Madden. And I played my homie JB and I beat his ass and I was like, nigga, it's John Madden. I created the game. I'm not saying I'll be beating JB's ass all the time now, but I beat him one game and I created the game, nigga. That's what I'm about to name my next tape, John Madden. And then it happened.
That's funny as hell. Shout out JB and Moja.
Shout out JB and my nigga Moja.
So speaking of JB and Moja, well I know JB went to Oakland, but you feel me? How was Smoky Hill? You feel me? How was it? Like, was y'all bad? Was y'all getting in trouble?
What? Bro, we was getting in trouble since Laredo. Smoky Hill was lit. Like it felt like that environment was more of like a family setting. Like like when it comes to Smoky Hill, like regardless of motherfuckers had beef with each other or nothing, like at the end of the day, it felt like your brothers and sisters. When you walked in that school building, like it was family. Even like when you go down to like cause like I feel like every school has a divide between the black kids, the white kids, the Asian kids, and the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Like of course people stayed in within their comfort zone, like and there's nothing wrong with that. That's human nature. But at the end of the day, we all intermingled. Like we all fucked with each other. Like the black kids fucked with the white. We used to play football games with each other. And we used to call each other like, let's do a football game. Our group of five versus y'all group of five.
Right.
We would go play soccer with them niggas. We would go play football, basketball. It didn't matter. Like it was all love, and that's what I fuck with most about Smoky Hill. And we used to get in trouble together. And we used to break y'all's motherfucking bleachers, nigga. We used to break the fuck out of y'all's bleachers. Everybody. I fucked with a lot of schools that I had other friends with in the school district, like Grandview. I fucked with Grandview. I fucked with Eagle Crest. Definitely fucked with CT. Cherry Creek. I fucked with them too. Like, yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's talk more about Forever. So,
my nigga,
I wanted to ask you, how'd you tap in with Forever? You know what I'm saying, bro? I mean, if you know about Colorado music, I mean, you gonna hear Forever's name, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, simple. If you make music, you've been through the vape store.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'll say how me and Fo met. I was kicking it with Savvy, 100 Pack Savvy, and Get Money Sick.
Okay.
And
Shout out them.
Shout out them and my nigga Looney.
Shout out Loon.
And we met up at this studio called Dream Big, and at the time it was ran by a nigga named Antonio. Antonio, I think Antonio or some shit.
Okay.
It was ran by him, right?
Antonio.
And they had Riff Raff recording there, and Fo was doing a session.
Oh, that's great.
And whatever. And so I'm like, damn, there's a studio here. This nigga's kind of hard. So we linked up, and like.
But how old were you at this time? I don't mean to interrupt.
Around 17, 18.
Okay.
And we exchanged info, and then Antonio left, and we took over the studio. And by we, I mean Fo, me, K-Baby, and Bash.
Period.
And that's who ran the studio at that time. That's how that came about.
Okay. So did he teach y'all how to engineer?
He taught us. He taught us how to engineer, and he taught us like the basics of the camera shit.
Okay.
And then from then on, we once we learned the basics, we all got our own styles after that. We just went into a deeper dive into it.
For sure. Most definitely. I really want to ask you about Bash in his studio, but I'm waiting because Bash, come on, man, I'm begging you. I need you to come in here, bro. I want to ask, bro, but I want to ask you, bro, because man, Bash, bro, you doing dope things. But oh, this is a good question. I wanted to ask you, how did COVID, bro, affect your rap career? Because I know it for sure affected mine.
A blessing in disguise, bro, because at first when that shit happened, I was ready to blow this motherfucker up. I had just spun off of a show in Fort Collins, bro, and that shit was so fucking crazy. Like, the momentum I had before COVID when it came to the rap shit was just insane. Like, I had just did a show that I co-headlined with LPs that was successful.
Whew, shout out LPs.
Shout out LPs.
Super hard.
Hard as fuck. And her new project, Where's Peasy? Hard as fuck. Dope. It was put together so
Being hard.
Facts. And then after that, I was doing a couple of smaller shows. Then my next big show was in Fort Collins, and that shit was crazy because it's like, it was at a point in time where I haven't been, because I used to promote too. So we used to throw college parties all around Colorado, Boulder, Greeley, all that shit. So this is the first time I've been up there. I don't know nobody in college at this point in time. So I'm like, I don't know how this shit's gonna go. It's like the road, like the venue is like pretty full, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, what if these niggas ain't rocking with me? And I always have this thing where right before I go on stage, I forget all my words and I forget the set list. I forget all that shit. I'm like, fuck, what song am I performing first? Well, how did that song start? Fuck, I get the panic. It don't come back to me until the beat drop. And it just naturally just comes out. It's crazy. So like when I went out there, I did my song Big, and they was rocking with that shit. They was lit. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. But after that, we was setting up me to open up for One Take Jake.
Okay.
Cause he was supposed to come out here. And then after that, it was gonna be my own headline. So the way that everything was being set up, it was being set up to where by the time I got to my own headline, my crowd was gonna be nice.
Right.
And it was gonna be a nice crowd. We was actually building that.
Mm-hmm.
Then COVID hit. Like COVID hit, and they was started postponing shit, and they was canceling shit. And I'm like, bro, don't cancel my show. Don't cancel the one take. Don't cancel the one take. Literally, after it got confirmed that it was gonna happen, I'll say a week later, they was like, yeah, we're not doing this show anymore. And then after that, they shut that bitch down. I was like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
That's really how it be, man.
But a blessing in disguise, because what it did for my creativity, I came out with mental health letters around that during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
It made me tap into a different bag
Right.
a different creative bag, and it made me more creative with my camera shit because like everything was shut down. There's nothing to do. Like, and if you're creative, like you gonna be fucking creative. Like, and it really sharpened my skills. It built me. It made me focus and helped me build myself more as a man, you know what I'm saying, and build my mentality better. So I feel like it was definitely a blessing in disguise because pre-COVID Deuce and after COVID Deuce is two different animals, you know what I'm saying?
It's like Hood and Mellow.
Hoodie. The nigga put the hood on when he got out of COVID, bro. That's exactly how it went out.
Yeah. For sure. We're gonna watch a clip from Brent Saylor interview.
The crazy thing about Creeper, bro, I've heard his song played in the club and I'm like, I fuck with this nigga. This song is hard as fuck. I recently, literally last Thursday, or I was editing this video for Hardaway. Shout out DJ Hardaway. Come to the link up at Sip on Thursdays every Thursday. We was doing some shit for that. And what do you do? He was like, I played his song, and I was like, who that? He said, Creeper. And then I heard the song in the background, and I was like, bro, I did not know this nigga made that song. I thought that was about somebody. This shit is so hard.
Man.
I don't know what, I'm going to find the name of that song, but Creeper, yeah, that's one of them ones,
Hey,
for sure.
And I was so mind blown, because I had no clue. That's why I love doing this interview shit, bro, because he put me on. I said, that was a car, right? That's the biggest song on TikTok. What you mean? You see that on every video on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you look at, bro. So I'm like, damn. So the fact that he's on his top, alright, he's on his top 5 list, but then that just shows you that the list is mainly based on your numbers and things. Cause I don't want to offend Creeper or anything, but there's 5 rappers out here who rap better than bro. In my opinion. You ain't gotta co-sign it. But hey, that's all I gotta say. I'm sure plenty of y'all will agree. And then
That's a solid list. That's a solid list.
That's a solid list.
That's a solid list. That really is a solid list. If I sit down and break it down, it's a solid list.
So can we get DopeBoyDuce top 5?
In Colorado?
Mm-hmm.
No order. You just say the 5 that I'm fucking with.
Alright, let's do the first 3 in order.
Damn!
Alright, let's do the. Alright, just give us your 5, bro. That is hard.
Trev, AP, Honey Pack, them 3 off top.
Trev, Rich, AP, Honey Pack.
I'm not gonna throw myself in there because I would have said myself first.
You can put yourself in there, bro.
No, I'm gonna do it without myself. Trev, AP, 100 Pack, K Baby, and who would that fifth spot go to? I'll probably give that fifth spot to G-Rilla too.
He deserved it. I would say he deserved it for sure.
That little nigga is hard. Like, he's for real hard.
You got any honorable mentions? Like, I know there's
AP, or I
you already said that. Easy.
I meant LPs.
Yourself for sure.
Yeah, me. I guess I'll put myself in there. Get Money Sick. Honorable mention for sure.
Sick with it. Tough.
I think it's tough.
Sick with it. Super tough. Man. I can't even lie, bro.
I'm trying to think, is there any other honorable mentions? Quad Racked Up. Ox.
Hard.
I forgot about Ox.
Mm-hmm.
Ox is hard as fuck.
My nigga Stack. Shout out Paper Addict.
A-Stack. He got some bangers. Ox is hard. Yeah.
So if you were, I'm gonna re-ask you this question. So if you were to do verses, you had somebody who you think would be a super dope content, a good competition, who would it be though?
I don't know. And that's me being genuine. I have no idea. I would have to let the people decide that.
Okay.
What's the real shit? Because I really don't know.
But I have to do a poll. Because Grease Bad TV might be the first to bring the verses to Colorado. It really might be me.
That'd be hard.
Real talk. We just gonna have to get a little space for it. Make sure that everything's right. You know what? I ain't doing nothing half-assed. We ain't doing no dusty, raggedy shit. Shit's gonna be top of the line. Man, because that would be dope, man. Because I know there's a lot of people. Man, I will have you freestyle. I ain't gonna do that to you, though. I ain't gonna do that to you. Dejor do go hard. We can play a beat, right? Y'all wanna hear Dejor rap?
That shit's crazy.
Y'all wanna hear Dejor rap?
He said, I'm not gonna do it.
I kinda wanna hear Dejor bust some, nigga. I'll spit with you.
I'm gonna spit a freestyle that
That
I ain't even dropped yet.
I wanna hear something for sure.
That shit cold.
We out here.
Fuck, I don't know what the beat's called.
I got a beat for you.
Do your thing.
I got something spicy for you for sure. Where that shit at?
Actually, I did do another freestyle interview with Moja.
It could be something honestly you spit already too. Just like Miko Worldwide be doing. Shout out Miko.
Oh.
It don't matter. You good. Hey.
Okay.
The Sonic Summer Snacking Menu, starting at $1.49.
Shout out Sonic.
Only in the Sonic
Y'all
app.
got the late at night.
This kind of hard. Hey. Let's go.
DopeBoyDuce in this bitch.
Let's go. Hey. Man, I step up in the booth, and the dragon gets spit, and I told the niggas that I get it in the caption list. I don't really give no fuck, man, I'm about my pitching, and I got 33 shots, not that style of pitching.
Right.
These niggas is living. How the fuck is they breathing? Tell her that I do this shit every fucking season. I mean, in the summer, man, I'm hotter than the devil. Tell them niggas that I do it better, go and grab the shovel. I mean, shuffle. Niggas out the dirt, tell them niggas get out their clothes, get put down in the skirt.
Right.
I'm the realest, nigga, I'm the truest. Now let's go to falling. I'm falling. That's all. Why the fuck these niggas started? Cause they ballin' in the game like Harden, and I don't really give no fuck, man. I make my party, and then go to winter, man. I'm colder than a bitch. Told the niggas that I do it, get his skin like a stitch. How the fuck these niggas do about it? And the niggas that is up while I'm smoking on that pill. Where we at? It's spring, niggas running. Niggas know all of my niggas
Niggas acting like they're hard, but they glop a gizzy. I ain't worried about these niggas, yeah, I'm so busy. Yeah, they know about the key, yeah, I'm getting busy. I ain't worried about these niggas, yeah, I'm shooting drizzy. What you shooting, nigga, yeah, I'm shooting straight to threes. Talking shit, but they know I'm smoking straight to threes. I ain't worried about these niggas, cause I got a fee. Baby girl coming through, baby, sign my tea.
Yeah.
Sign your motherfucking name, ho, cause you know it's key, nigga, with the game, bro.
Yeah.
You know I got the game like I'm Steph Curry. I ain't worried about you, nigga. What's last night? It's a blur. Yeah, I think I'm about to pop the motherfucking Zan. Niggas getting real dark, niggas caught a fucking tan. When I ain't worried about you, niggas, you some fucking fans. Hit me up, nigga, it's the key.
Look, you say you caught a 10, I caught paper rubber band. Dope boy, man, I got hella fucking stands. Fans in the stands. All these bitches doing handstands, trying to put their pussy on.
Stop playing, nigga.
Bro,
Hey, that's a real off the top shit. Man, Grease Bad TV cypher coming soon.
Look, when I freestyle, I just be saying shit. I just literally be saying shit. I don't even be thinking.
Man, that was great, nigga.
I've also performed in front of like a crowd of 1,000. Like,
So how do you? Because I mean, even for artists like D, I'm interested, bro. Because I mean, it'd be hard as hell for me to even come across a show. You know what I'm saying? So how does an artist get booked for more shows? You know what I'm saying? If you're not known, you know what I'm saying? How can you go ahead and do that for yourself?
network, reach out to venues. Don't try to, like, you can talk to promoters out here, but don't let that be your only, like, you know what I'm saying, like the only thing you lean on type shit.
Right.
Make sure that you actually reach out to these venues because venues have talent buyers.
So hit the venue.
Yeah, feeling
Like call them,
email them. Like they have talent buyers. If you can reach out to, if you can get the information to reach out to a talent buyer and find a talent buyer, then you'll be straight. Like that's who you reach out to for shows. Either a promoter or a promotion company that does them and throws them, or a talent buyer.
Is that how you went about it?
When was my first show? Actually, oh yes, I'm so glad. I do remember my first show. So, my first show actually Dagon put together with Cabbage, and it was me, DNA, 6th Ave, and Trace Chapman.
Okay.
Damn, put that together at Golden Pyramid. So he actually gave me my first show, and then like,
When was this?
2016 or 17.
See, that's really wild. Shout out to Dayon. It's the homie.
Bro, it was crazy. Like it was like that shit was jumping. Like my first show ever was jumping. So like every time that like I feel like me getting that type of vibe and energy off of my first time, I feel like that's just gonna be like, that's why I'm so comfortable type shit.
Right.
Because I was comfortable my first time, and you know you always get better than your first time. So yeah, and I just decided to network. Just keep networking and put my music out. And really, I built a fan base first before I decided to do shows. And that's really important too, because people do want to see that you can sell tickets and pull numbers.
Oh, most definitely.
As long as they can see you can sell tickets, you'll be straight.
So when you were in the, I don't know if it's called the Apache Center anymore. What's it called?
Ball Arena?
Hey, when you were in Ball Arena, what were you doing that day? Were you performing? Or
Oh, are you talking
like
about?
what you have going on when you were with DJ Squizzy and everything?
Whoa! Shout out to Squizzy and my nigga Trev Rich and everybody that made that happen. So, Trev was performing at halftime, and he wanted a cameraman, like he needed one. And so they hit me up with like, you want to film the halftime show? And I'm like, hell yeah, man, what the fuck? What's up, nigga? So, I did that, and that shit was just crazy, like a crazy ass experience. Like it was like literally being treated different. Like they gave me my media pass, and I could literally go anywhere. I could have walked into the locker room. And
Oh, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that, but like I was too focused. Like nigga, I'm standing on the Nuggets court right now. But no, like that shit was a dope ass day, and I'll be forever thankful that I got to experience that with my brothers, and they made that happen.
Yeah, because it seemed like a big moment for you. You know what I'm saying? You let the people know I'm DopeBoyDuce.
Facts.
I'm a Denver mogul. What do you say? How you say?
Mogul.
I'm
Yeah.
a Denver mogul. I'm him.
Hey, you
Stop playing with
He said I'm him. But no, like, and I feel like another person that I have to thank for sure is my nigga Hardaway. Like, no cap. Like, I feel like I would not have got picked up as far as filming, I wouldn't have got picked up in like the club entertainment and event scene if he ain't throw that lob, you know what I'm saying? Like he reached out to me and wanted me to work with him, and then he started throwing me to like on the club side of shit. Cause I was like already shooting videos and shit, and like doing, you know what I mean? But he definitely put a nigga in position for sure.
So did you already know him, or when did you meet DJ Hardaway?
I actually, first time I met Hardaway was, I think he DJ'd one of my sets.
Okay.
At a Jersey party. Yeah, he DJ'd one of my sets at a Jersey party. And That shit's crazy to think about. That's how I met that nigga. And I just thought about that shit. Like, yeah, that nigga actually. But yeah, I met him that way. And then I think he started DJing college parties with us.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty much how our relationship like started type shit.
So how'd you get into promoting them college parties though? Cause that's even a whole nother thing.
The college party. How did I start that? Because I'm trying to think first if the events that we started doing at Golden Pyramid, or which one came first. I don't remember which one came first, but we started doing it. Oh, started at Pyramid. That's where it started. That's where it started at Golden Pyramid. And then I used to go to dumb college parties. Like in high school, I was in high school going to college parties. So like I was already like up there, like damn, this shit's crazy. And back then it was house parties. Like, and then I just feel like at one point when we started going up to the house parties, like the police kept shutting it down type shit. And then I'm like, we all like, bro, how the fuck can we throw a party that's not gonna get shut down? Like, how can we make that happen? And then we was like, we should do them at event centers, like little venues. So then we started, we brought the idea to DJ Blazing, and I don't know if they were, I don't know if they were doing them up there at that time. I'm trying to remember if they were already doing them. I don't think no, we all, like, yeah, so brought it to Blazing, brought it to Luda, and then we just made it a thing, like, them shits was jumping, and the police never, like, you can't, it's all, you know what I'm saying, safe.
Right.
So it's like, that shit's crazy, and we did a whole tour with that shit. Now, they do that shit often. Like, they do it, they still got it going type shit. I'm not a part of it, I'm far removed, but I was thinking about trying to get some younger like kids to go into it. Like, y'all pick this up now, like y'all run this shit now. And just in case, like, you never know, a kid in college might be like, I want to own a club. That's the perfect way to understand the politics. The perfect way.
Right.
And then once you get that, you can go into the club. Once you turn 21, go to the club and like figure out how that works, and then bridge the two together. Now you know how to do it. You never know who want to be a club owner, bro.
Who are some of your favorite artists you've worked with in the city?
That's crazy because I don't really be working with people like that. Like as far as like features and shit. But lately I have. So lately I have. So let me see. Me and AP got an unfinished song. That
Where's that gonna drop?
That was fun. We gotta finish it. I don't think we can find it. So we gonna have to run it back. I think he got it though. I think he told me he got it, but we ain't never finished it. 100 Pack Savvy, and K Baby for sure. I feel like whenever me and K collab, just because like how different our vibes are,
so different.
They're like so different.
How
but
do you
mesh
do
together.
that though?
Like, well, you know.
So like, do you put K Baby on the hook and you on the bar? I mean, or
No,
do you both have verses?
No, we literally turn beats on, bro, and go in the booth.
That's wild.
Savvy and Ox and all them niggas, like the A-Team, the A-Team actually made me, being a part of the A-Team actually made me like get more comfortable with not writing, like not always having to write.
Like punching in?
Yeah, so like, cause I ain't never really tried to punch in or anything like that, but like, I feel like it's a good skill to learn. Like, it helps build to the point where you don't have to punch in. You might spit whatever and then keep going.
Right.
Some niggas, they literally got it to a science to where they spit it perfectly to the point where you can't tell. Some artists you can't tell, but throughout time you get to a point where you can't tell.
Exactly.
So yeah, that shit is crazy.
Also, I think a lot of that has to do with your engineer.
Yeah.
If you're an engineer
Engineer
don't know how to blend it good, then it's gonna sound a little crazy.
Engineer good.
A little off beat and everything like that. And yeah, I mean, like, how was that? You know what I'm saying? The vibe with the 18, being in the studio, seeing all that get created. And also, I want you to speak on how come there hasn't been like more 18 music. Like, how come that just came to a sudden halt?
All I'm gonna say is, bro, the 18 has a vault of music that don't make no fucking sense that none of y'all have heard yet.
Okay.
Like that vault is, man, bro.
Did y'all record most of that with like FL? Or like, where was y'all in the studio at? Side 3? Or
Wherever we can record.
wherever?
FL mostly. I think FL and Dumby.
Okay.
Those are dope ass engineers too. They're hard as fuck.
Yes.
They're hard as fuck. I like working with them too. But yeah, them niggas. There's so much music, bro. I guarantee, bro. If I sat down and I told them niggas to give me all the music that the 18 ever had, and I like looked at it in the folder, niggas could probably have mixtapes for 3 years.
So is there something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? Because
I don't know.
I plead the fifth, he says. Hey.
I don't know, bro.
Hey. You know, I guess we gotta say 18, whatever differences y'all got amongst each other.
I wouldn't even say there's differences.
Hey,
I'm
just saying, from outside looking in, I don't know, it's kind of strange. Y'all going crazy, he's doing big numbers, and all you can make is money, so something's going on. But get back together, y'all's going crazy. Yeah, and all y'all do y'all things individually too, so keep that going too. It ain't gotta affect y'all's group thing, so yeah. Anyway,
I just feel bad for y'all because y'all didn't get to hear what I heard. Y'all didn't get to hear what I heard.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there was a lot of legendary sessions, a lot of gallons of lean taken to the gut, a lot of motherfucking.
No, there was no drink in there. There was no drink. No drugs.
No drugs.
Creative vibes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're drinking water and
Water.
celery. You know what I'm saying?
Water for real though. That's what we was drinking, water. Because nigga, bro, we got this song called Spicy. The first thing A-Stack says, I'm in a booth with no shirt on.
Hold on. I was at that studio session.
He said, I'm in a booth with no shirt on.
It's time to talk spicy. On gang, I was at that studio session.
It was hot as fuck in that studio, bro. We be drinking water. It's always hot in the studio.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. Actually, I ain't even gonna say what I'm sorry for. But,
bro,
hey.
all I know is, bro,
It's
I
funny
hope,
right now.
I hope one day niggas drop that 18 tape, bro.
I hope so too, because it was solid. And, I mean, everybody's rocking with it. Everybody's rocking with it.
Real shit.
Real talk, everybody's rocking with it. So, I mean, what can we expect in the future from DopeBoyDuce, bro?
Elevation. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing. Elevation.
Elevation.
Take off.
Elevation in music, elevation in videography,
Just in me.
elevation in yourself. So,
Everything.
elevation as a person, like you growing spiritually.
Everything that I do is elevated. that's what I'm working towards right now. Everything is gonna be elevated.
Most definitely. Basically, so being a videographer in Denver, you know what I'm saying? You never had to pick sides between nobody. Everybody respects your business mentality. But like, what's some of the crazier things you've seen going downtown in Denver? Because I feel like a lot of out of town people do not really understand. Like, you can't just go out in Denver and just be goofy and walk around and do what you want to do. Like, you really gotta pay attention.
But like, at the end of the day, that's with anywhere. But like, I'll tell you this about downtown Denver: you'll see everything. That's what downtown Denver is like. It's fun too. It's not like you just want to leave. You don't want to be in just be smart. Move correctly. Like, for real. It can happen anywhere. But most importantly, the highlight about Denver, downtown Denver, it is the most fun that you will have if you go to the right places. If you go to the right places, you'll have a lot of fun in downtown Denver. It's hella cool, it's hella chill. You go, like, there's hella bars, and the bars be popping, bro. Like, the bars out here be dumb lit.
Most definitely.
And they're probably lit out of town somewhere, but I ain't seen it yet. So, well, I have seen it. I went to Austin. Austin was crazy.
Austin's jumping.
Austin was crazy. Nigga.
What type of people are in Austin? Like, what's the demographic? Is it the same out here? Like, it's mixed? Like a melting pot?
It's mixed. It's more, I feel like, it's mixed, but I feel like there is more black people, at least where I was at.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was in an area where, like, most of the black people were. Not in Texas, but, like, the part of Austin.
Right.
It's cool, though. Like, Austin reminds me of a lot of, like, Denver. But it's so different. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Austin. I was out there for South by Southwest. Shout out my nigga DJ Blackout. He got that opportunity for me. And that one opportunity, bro, it really changed my mentality and how to move forward with music. South by Southwest is, if you're a new artist or an artist in general and you've never been to South by Southwest, go to network. Don't go to bullshit. If you focus on just the networking part, you're gonna meet a lot of the people that you need to know.
If you basically, so if you had any advice for you know what I'm saying, somebody who was just now starting to make music, or somebody who ain't even making their music yet and wants to get into it, what do you think their first approach should be to make their path go by more smoothly and successful?
Go do it. Go do it and make it happen. Like, for real, like, and that's just with everything. Like, if I was to put the paragraph I would say into words, go do it. If you wanna rap, go rap.
Right.
And keep rapping. Figure out where you can get better. Then make music that the people fuck with. Figure out what the people like. After that, network. Make those connections. And then keep networking. Repeat those steps.
Right.
And just keep leveling up.
So for young artists, hit up DopeBoyDuce, you know what I'm saying, maybe 14, 15, and he just wanted, you feel me, your help. Like, would that be something you do? Would you put somebody in position to be in the studio, you know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't never heard of no studio, or, you know what I'm saying? Would you be somebody's mentor type thing?
If they want to. Like, yeah. I would mentor somebody for sure. I think that would be hella fun. I want to mentor somebody. Like, if there was somebody that was like, I want to know how to do all the shit that you do, I would definitely want to mentor.
For sure. Could you see yourself I don't know. Like, could you see yourself being like not a manager? That's not what I'm trying to say. Could you see yourself writing music for somebody?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being a ghostwriter?
I want to. That's why, like, I feel like I've been opening my ears to a lot of different music. Like, I listen to a lot of different shit throughout the day. Like, and sometimes it be random. Like, I'll randomly put on a rock song that got stuck in my head. Niggas will be like, bro, what is he listening to? But it's just like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll definitely write for somebody. And it's crazy that you said that you almost said manager, because I got told the other day, like, they were like, I feel like you'd be a good ass manager. I was like, I mean, that'd be cool, but
I mean, you could point somebody in the right direction. I mean, the fact that you already know these people, like, a lot of people, like, there's a lot of people who want to get in contact with people who you have in your contact list in your phone. You feel me? So, I mean, you is in a good position to do something like that. But, I mean, I feel like we still young, you know, be a rapper. So, forget all that. I guess for the time being, I mean, I don't know how you feel about that. But
I feel like I'm probably going to be making music for the rest of my life.
Regardless. No matter what.
And it don't even gotta be rap.
It's a therapy for you.
Fuck around and come pianist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I definitely want to learn how to play the piano, guitar, like, for a reason, bro. Like, if I'm not, I will of course incorporate it in my music, like, once I learn. But when I get older, like, I'm not finna rap forever. I might do it privately or make songs.
So you want to be a producer or something? Learn how to do the pianos and the keys and stuff.
I mean,
you on the way.
Yeah, I know how to produce. Like, I can make beats, I just know it. But I do want to get into that. I'm definitely gonna, like, in these next few months, like, I'm going to start working towards all of that, and just literally get in a creative bubble to the point where it's just like I'm doing nothing but producing creativity.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to see how far it'll take me.
Most definitely, bro. So basically, you know what I'm saying? Just let the people know where they can find you. I appreciate you coming through, bro, chopping it up with me. You know what I'm saying? My nigga.
And you know, Big Smoke Tucker, get your t-shirts, $30. I got them on me.
Plug everything in.
DopeBoyDuce.com. Get your merch. Respect My Game just dropped on all streaming platforms. Go get that. Shout out Squizzy Gang. Shout out my nigga Moja. Shout out my nigga JB. Shout out everybody that I mentioned in this video. You know what I'm saying? Keep hustling.
Yes, sir. It's a laugh.
It's crazy. I be forgetting about this. I be completely forgetting about this shit.
Big Frank, big bank, big chicken talking out. All the shit you tweeting the leak, let's see you walking out. Artists up in the section, the fuck you talking about a giant. You can see I'm the lion, you couldn't walk around. Heard some of my niggas out here stepping shit. Chicken straight, that's good in my pocket, I keep a weapon with. I'm this motherfucker and pull it out, just be stepping shit. Kicking shit and running the field, that David Beckham shit. You fucking with the realest nigga in it. Rolling through your block, they cleared it out, my niggas spinning. Talk about that pussy, Miss Waukesha got me grinning. Rockstar lifestyle, feel like John Lennon. All you niggas pussy. Both stack chicken look like turkey.
Right.
Bad bitch, big titties with me smoking cookie. Really dope boy can never overlook me. Hey, that nigga Deuce, he got that overdose. Spin the bitch, I'm fucking and swimming, that pussy overflow. Buddies like extending these bullets, my took Pinocchio. Local records catching these bullets, that shit a Holy Ghost. Keep it 100 with me, slime. If you get into the truth, now is my freedom on the line. I can't answer many questions, don't know shit about a crime. I'm some shit a marathon and I don't see the finish line. And I don't see the finish line. Been a pull on your bitch, you know I hit it second time. I can't with a bitch, so much money on my mind.
Alright, man. Shout out DopeBoyDuce, pull it through, you know what I'm saying? We got another great episode of Genie Talks, you know what I'm saying? Greasebag TV. Appreciate you, man. Hey, shout out Greasebag TV for me, and we gonna be out.
Greasebag TV. Fuck with my nigga.
Yes, sir. We out this bitch.
I'm finna get a crack. Alright. Yeah. Sheesh. Arriba. Okay, yeah.
Still hard. It's still fucking hard. Like that nigga has been hard. And the reason why I know is because nigga, I went to school with this nigga first of all. Heard him freestyle and all that shit, and then he started taking rap serious. He was in the studio recording type shit. So I seen the nigga grow into what he is now, bro. That nigga been hard though. He been had it.